All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight, in the second game of the NHL doubleheader, we have the Sabres in San Jose, Buffalo at the San Jose Sharks. Let me get my guard 1 second. Be right back. Oh. I left the wrist guard over on the couch. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Hope you're ready for some West Coast hockey. Hopefully the Sabres can help themselves and do a solid for the Kings as well. Let's get a check of the audio real quick. All right, we're good there. I just got to get the chat going. Always have trouble the first time on this. Hold on, let's one more time. Close, do that one. There's the chat. All right, let's check in on Twitch. All right, we are good. All right, I heard it on the pregame. We have Lion in net for the Sabres. And Nedeljkovic, obviously Askarov is still injured. So Lion 19-8-3. 2.62 goals against, 913 save percentage, 2 shutouts. Nedeljkovic 13-10-3, 2.85 goals against, 901 save percentage, and no shutouts. So he's got better numbers than Askarov, actually. But Askarov's still the clear number one. I think Nedeljkovic did re-sign with the Sharks earlier this either season or more likely this calendar year. All right, let's check in on the scores before we start. Blackhawks 2, Wild 1 with 4:15 to play in the third in St. Paul, Minnesota. Predators 2, Kraken 1, 14:56 to go in Nashville in the third. Panthers 2, Oilers 0, 14:18 to go in the second in Edmonton. Lightning Canucks coming up. Mammoth Golden Knights coming up. The Mammoth Golden Knights on Hulu if you have it. I don't know if they had an early game or not. Flyers Kings yet to start. That's a late game. 9:30 Central. Maybe we'll keep an eye on that one later. Looks like we're getting set to start. Buffalo won 6-3 March 10th, so 9 days ago in Buffalo. 6-3 Sabres over Sharks. This is the second and final meeting between the two clubs. Again, Nedeljkovic, he's backed up by Brossoit. And Colton Ellis backs up Alex Lyon. Luukkonen scratched tonight. Shen, Kesselring, Dunn, Kozak, and Pearson all scratches as well. Klingberg, Reeves, Chernyshov, Kurashev, and Askarov all scratches for the Sharks. Both teams with quite a few scratches, seemingly. All right, underway from San Jose. Gotta make sure that's muted. All right, we are good to go. Buffalo and white going right to left. Sharks and teal left to right. Sharks dump it in. It's sent behind the net by... Is that... shoot. Let me better look that up. Yeah, Wenberg. I knew it was Wenberg. I just didn't trust it. Picked up and taken away by Will Smith. He's into the O-zone. Pass gets away, sent into the far corner. Sent around the boards. Down the length of the ice by Buffalo. Holy cow, are we zoomed out. I may have to go to the Buffalo feed. Into the near boards. Celebrini in the near corner. And a shot by Ferraro. Rebound stopped as well. Power trying to dig it out. Buffalo still can't get it out of their own zone. Dumped in again by the Sharks. They say 1-1 on the shots. All right. Thought the Sharks had more than one shot. All right. Into the near corner. Buffalo still can't get it out. Now it's at the red line. Klingberg skates it in for the Sharks. Drop pass, shot, save. That was Eklund's shot. Actually, it was from Nick Leddy, not Klingberg. My mistake. Wait, I was thinking of Dickinson. Gosh darn it. I keep forgetting. Wait, who do they... No, Klingberg is scratched. I'm sorry. That's why I got confused. All right, never mind. Sharks keep it in. Shots 2-1 Sharks. It's in the far corner. Sent around to the near boards and out of the zone. Picked up by the Sabres towards the slot. A shot saved. Rebound and sent into the near circle. Behind the net. And Carrick couldn't get to it for Buffalo, but Krebs takes it behind the net. Mook Medulin couldn't get it. Sharks do get it finally to Sherwood, who sends it off the near boards into the near circle. Pass by Buffalo. Cross-ice pass taken away by the Sharks. Picked up by Gaudette and sent in. Samuelson tried to dig it out. It's behind the Buffalo net. Now sent up the near boards. Kept in at the blue line. Sharks center it. Shot from the slot. Blocked. Somebody broke a stick. Went behind the net. Into the far boards. Taken up, I think, by Malenstein and sent into the far corner. Sharks, well, now it's sent by Dickinson to the near side. Sent again and tipped at the neutral ice. Tuck is back from illness. He sends a pass. And it's dumped in by Benson. It's in the near corner. Ferraro trying to dig it out. He takes a hit. Sharks finally get it. Pass by Smith. Return pass missed him in the near boards. Taken behind the net. Pass by, I think, who was that, Bynum? Yeah, Bynum. Sorry, Byram. My bad. Behind the net, it's played by Nedeljkovic to the near boards. And up in to the near circle. Sabres get it to the neutral ice, but a pass by the Sharks to Toffoli. He sends one in trying to hit Orloff in the far circle. Samuelson got it. The Sabres tip it out, but the Sharks have the puck again, and they send it in. Celebrini and Lyon tips it into the near corner. Celebrini behind the net. Puck is loose in the slot, picked up by the Sabres, sent off the near boards. And McLeod couldn't get there. Sharks to get it to Celebrini, who dumps it in. Chased by Stanley, sends it off the glass to McLeod. McLeod with the puck. Far pass and a red line giveaway. Sharks going the other way. Far circle, centering, shot, Sherwood. Good save by Lyon. Rebound sent into the near boards. And it gets away from the Sabres again. This time away from Zucker. Near boards. And finally picked up by the Sabres. And sent into the near boards. Norris sends it around. Puck gets away. Sharks send it up. Neutral ice. Poke check by the Sabres. By the box. Sent up by the Sharks. Power tipped it. And it's picked up by Doan. Doan makes a pass to Power. Power sends it in. Chased by Ostland. He sends it around. Kept in at the blue line for the Sabres. Behind the net into the near corner. Power tried to send it to the slot. That was blocked. Then Dahlin sent one high or wide. Or both. Sharks behind their own net. Another broken stick. Sent behind the net into the far boards. Sabres puck still. Sherwood wiped out on his own. Krebs towards the net. Shot was blocked. Into the corner by Dickinson. Behind the net. Centering pass in the slot. Carrick's shot blocked to the far boards. Kept in by Byram. Power towards the net. Behind the net. Far circle. Back to the point. Shot tipped wide. And Sharks send it out to the neutral ice. Sabres getting a line change. Byram skates it in, but an offsides call on Buffalo. Whistle stops play at 13-14. No score. 3-1 shot San Jose, and the first media timeout. All right, let me know in the comments or in the poll who you think's going to win tonight. How many goals for the over-under? Margin of victory, anything. We have 8 votes, 62% for Buffalo, 38% for San Jose. Hawks up 2-1. Wild have pulled their goalie. Looks like it just went final. Wow, big road win for the Blackhawks. In Minnesota against the Wild. Predators in Nashville still up 2-1 on the Kraken. 12:17 to play. 4-on-4. Panthers 2, Oilers 0, 8:28 in the second in Edmonton. Lightning Canucks 13:25. 13:04 to play in the first. No score. Mammoth take a 1-0 lead on the Golden Knights. Clayton Keller's 21st from Marino and Schmidt. Again, if you have Hulu, that game is available to you. As is... Oh, okay, so they don't hold up the game. I think I'm going to have to change my schedule. I was going to do a Hulu game on Tuesday, but... Yeah, I'm going to have to rethink that. I may not be able to do that early game then. I'll have to change up the schedule. I'm glad I noticed that. It's not like ESPN, the network, where they'll and TNT, where they'll hold a game till 8:45, 8:53 or so before they start it. All right, back from commercial break. All right, that is Wenberg against Thompson, just outside the Sharks' defensive zone. And Wenberg won the draw. The Sharks send it in. It's behind the net for Lyon. Sent up by the Sabres, down the length of the ice. No icing. Orloff sends it. And now it's in the near boards. Kept in by Samuelson to the far side. Far corner. Buffalo cannot keep it in, though. Dahlin actually had it. Maybe that was him earlier. Oh, no, he's out there with Samuelson. It is Dahlin and Samuelson on the defensive pairing for Buffalo. In the slot, Dahlin's shot is blocked. Thompson sends it behind the net. Dahlin in the near corner now. Back to the blue line. Okay, it must have been Samuelson, Dahlin with the shot. Off the near boards. Dahlin again. I promise you, it's Dahlin this time. Buffalo getting forward line changes. Blue line shot, glove save held on by Nedeljkovic. 12:09 to play in the first period. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix my schedule. We're going to have to just do that 9 o'clock game that I didn't want to do. Wanted to do Oilers Mammoth, but that's just not going to work. I think that was Tuesday. All right, they just kicked Celebrini out of the draw. He's replaced by Graff to face off against McLeod. McLeod wins the draw. Byram sends it to the near corner. Nobody's dug it out yet. Zucker was there. He just pulled out of the corner. Now he heads back in. Behind the net for the Sharks. They send it up. Cross-ice pass. Hits Graff. Near circle towards the net. In the slot. Sent wide. Graff has it in the far boards. Blue line pass. Sent. And sent behind the net. Back to the blue line. Shot blocked. In the slot. Taken to the point. Ferraro lost it. Buffalo going the other way. Power ahead. Far circle towards the net. A backhander rebounder. Zucker, no good either. And taken away into the near boards. That is Gaudette. He loses the puck. Celebrini is there. Now, let's see. In the near boards, battling for the puck. Now they say 3-3 the shots. And a whistle at 11:05. I was adding the shots, did not catch what it was. Zucker hit the post. So they may take a shot away. Rebound. Yeah, I think it, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on the shots. Yep, they already took it away. So I thought, hit the post. And a false start on the draw in the far circle. Nope. Could be. Oh, they kicked out Misa. Oh, yeah, I got to remember Misa's name. I always forget. Now they kicked Norris out of the draw. Could we just drop the puck already? Good Lord, this is insane. Sherwood wins the draw for the Sharks. Kept in, and a blue line shot is blocked. That was Nick Leddy. Dumped in, quickly played to the far boards by Nedeljkovic to the neutral ice, and a whistle. Hey, Dan, did you comment too? 10:50. Yeah, sorry, I'll get back to the chat in a minute. Far circle in the Sharks defensive zone. And sent up. Cross-ice pass. Sherwood near circle blocked. Into the near boards. And sent up by the Sharks. Trying to dig it out of the near corner. Why do I always blank on 73? It's Metza. Still nobody wins it. And finally Metza sends it around. Pass now to Stanley. Stanley takes it to the blue line. Now the red and dumps it in for the Sabres. 10-10 to play in the first period. No score. Not many shots either. 5 total shots on goal. 10 minutes to play. First period. Sharks send it up. Sabres send it out. Sharks take it at the neutral ice. Misa sends it wide. I forgot who that was. Probably wasn't either. Krebs has it near circle. Pass to the slot. A knockdown in the slot. Somebody lost a stick for Buffalo. Sharks send it up. Gaudette gets crunched by Malenstein. In the near boards, Buffalo controls it, sends it to the neutral ice. Picked up by Ferraro for the Sharks. Pass to the far side. Gaudette to the near side. At the red line, Dickinson dumped it in. Buffalo has it. And pass ahead. This looks like icing on Buffalo, though, at 9:08. How many goals do you think there will be? That's a good question. That's what I was wondering. I don't know what the... Oh, wow. Lyon had a glove save it, but it kept going and went high over the post. Oh my gosh. I don't know if his threads weren't tight enough or what. So, yeah, that's a good question. I would say there's going to be 5 slow start. Let's hope the Sabres win tonight. Yeah, no kidding. Hopefully the Kings, too. Sorry about the Habs. Can't believe they had like 0 offense against Detroit. I mean, Gibson played well, but still. Now we got a penalty coming up. I think it's on the Sharks because Thompson is feeling his teeth. Yeah, Wenberg got sent off, presumably for a high stick of Thompson. And we get the under 10 media timeout. I don't know what the line was. I wonder if ESPN has that. I'll try to find it. So Wenberg to the sin bin, if you will, for high sticking and of Tage Thompson, and the Buffalo Sabres get the first power play. 4-2 the shots. Let's confirm if the Hawks won. They did, 2-1. Mikheyev with the first goal is 13th. Bedard with the eventual winner to put him up 2-0. His 28th. And then goal by Nico Sturm, but it wasn't enough. And the Blackhawks win on the road. I think that's the only recent final. Everything else was earlier while we were doing Wings Habs. Flyers Kings in about another probably less than 15 minutes. 3-0 Mammoth. Holy Toledo in the first 8 minutes and 12 seconds. They scored at 2:52. Clayton Keller's 21st. Clayton Keller again, his 22nd, 6:05. 8:12, Jack McBain, his 8th. 3-0 in Las Vegas over the Knights. I know they typically start slow. Usually they're only down 1-0. Panthers still up 3-0 with 3:16 to go. I think they score. Lundell's 18th on the power play. That was recent because it was only 2-0. Lightning Canucks no score, 9-10 in the first. Predators still up 1. Yeah, off the draw, Wenberg hit Thompson's visor. That's why he got the high sticking call. And the Sabres get the power play. All right, Sabres send it in behind the net. Blue line keeper. Is that Dahlin? Probably, yeah. Kept in now. Let's see, Doan back to Dahlin at the point. Down low, near circle. Thompson in the near circle. Down low. Thompson again. Thompson looking. Thompson to the point for Dahlin. Back to Thompson. Touch pass gets through to the far boards and out. Nobody could get a stick on it in the slot to send that one near the net. All right. Into the far boards. Dahlin with a hit. He keeps it in. Now in the near circle, cleared off the near boards. Down the length of the ice. Picked up by the Sharks behind the Buffalo net. Sent to the crease. And the rebound taken behind the net by Buffalo. Nearly gave up a shorty there. Good gravy. All right. Taken up by McLeod. Over the blue line. Into the far circle. McLeod to Tuck. Back to McLeod. Far circle. And Ostlund to McLeod. Ostlund towards the net. Quinn, a shot. That was high into the netting above the glass in the far corner. 7:21. They still say 5-4. I thought you were doing your Kings. That's weird. Okay. Huh. Probably an old game. Yeah. No, I'm trying again. Kings are not going to preempt Montreal or Buffalo anymore. I'd say Buffalo then Montreal. Both those teams do well on the channel. Kings games really don't for whatever reason. Maybe because they're having a bad year. All right, they just kicked McLeod out of the draw. It's what's it? I keep forgetting his name. Cleared by the Sharks. I can never remember Ostland for some reason. All right, Buffalo takes it. They have 5 seconds left on their power play, though. And that's the power play. To the far circle and a save, I believe, by Nedeljkovic. Blue line keeper. Now it's deflected by the Sharks, and Buffalo has it in their own zone. Line change for Buffalo. Okay, I was going to say, that did count as a shot. 5-5 now. Into the far corner. Ferraro behind the net. Up the near boards for Graf. Taken at the red line and dumped in by Toffoli. Lyon plays it to the near corner. Toffoli and Power battling for it. Taken behind the net for Buffalo and sent up the far boards. Right in front of the Buffalo bench. Buffalo skates it in, loses the puck. Up ahead, a breakaway. Celebrini gets knocked down towards the corner. Oof, no call. I think Buffalo got away with one there. 6:04 to go. Taken away and near circle sent up. Who the heck is that? I did not see the number correctly because I don't have that number. Into the near corner. Now the Sharks. Will Smith makes a pass. It goes off the far boards. Buffalo dumps it in again. Taken to the near circle. Sharks have it. Backhander dumped into the far corner. There should be icing on San Jose, and that's what the whistle's for. 5:32 to play. So no media timeout yet. Yeah, Samuelson reached in front of Celebrini.
Just pressure on Macklin. A push on the hip. Macklin goes down. There's nothing wrong with the referee.
All right, well, Drew Raminda said no penalty, and he's the Sharks announcer. So I guess it was a clean hit by Samuelson. And they kick Wenberg out of the draw. No, I guess he just went away in frustration. Wenberg against Norris. Norris, I thought he won it, but the Sharks have the puck. Mook Madulin sends it up for the Sharks. Saucer pass into the O-zone. Brent Burns gets knocked down. Wenberg, far circle. Blue line keeper. Shot. Saved into the far corner. And Burns sends one around. Kept in at the blue line by Orloff. Now it's sent around by Letty. Into the near corner. Pass. Letty back to Smith. Smith lost the puck near boards. And into the near corner. Byram behind to, well, who got it? Now it's to McLeod. Taken by, oh my gosh, Ostland to the red line, and he dumps it in. Both teams getting line changes. Shots are 6-4. They took one away for Buffalo. Dumped in by the Sharks. Lyon touches it up. Taken and sent up the near boards by Buffalo. Zucker sends it ahead. McLeod towards the net. Gets it poke checked into the near boards. Sent out to neutralize. And brought up by Sherwood into the near circle. Back to the blue line. Dickinson sent it across. It's behind the Buffalo net now. Near circle to the blue line. Kept in. Sent around again by the Sharks. Near boards. And a whistle. I did not see what this was for at 3:51. And that should be the under 6 media timeout. Looks like Zucker's headed to the box and San Jose to the power play. Zucker high sticking. So each team's had a high sticking call. All right. Maybe we should check in on college basketball. It's getting late. Looks like, yep. Panthers 3, Oilers 0 through 2 periods, second intermission. Predators up 2-1 on the Kraken, 3:47 to go in the third. Lightning Canucks, no score. First period, Canucks on the power play. There's the 9:35 freight train. Yeah, usually sometime between 9 and 10, usually like 9:20 to 9:30, there's a whistle or train whistle. Yeah, Mammoth up 3-0 on the night, 6:33 in the first. That one's on Hulu. Yeah, Flyers Kings next 5 or so minutes. Go through the finals again later. I don't know if the mic picked that up or not. Just trying to look at the levels. Great, the scoring software is timing out for some reason. Oh yeah, we had finals from earlier. All the other games are in the first half now. Michigan, no problem, 101 to 80 over Howard. North Carolina lost to VCU in overtime, 82-78. Texas 79, BYU 71. Texas A&M 63, St. Mary's 50. Those were the evening games. Boy, it looked like Stanley got away with a penalty too, maybe, of a cross-check. All right, we are back. San Jose power play. Celebrini to the far boards for Smith, who sends it around. Stanley in the near corner battling with Toffoli. Third in PK, 83% for Buffalo, and missed the Sharks power play. Nobody has dug this out. It's Wenberg, Toffoli, and Celebrini for the Sharks. Tuck, Stanley, and, well, now they finally got it loose. Blue line keeper by Orloff sends it behind the net. Wenberg digs it out. He's battling with Stanley, though. Man, my stupid software is timing out again. Far circle. Orloff holds on to it. Towards the net and behind the net and sent up the near boards and out down the length of the ice on a clear for Buffalo, and just under a minute remaining on the power play, and Orloff brings it up. A drop pass. 48 seconds to go on the power play. Celebrini, that shot or pass is blocked out of the zone. Red line, picked up by Smith. Sherwood to Celebrini. Up the middle. Celebrini into the far corner. Smith, but taken away by Krebs, and he knocks it to the neutral ice. Buffalo trying to get a line change. Eklund, a drop pass. Celebrini has it in the slot towards the net. Shot, save. Lyon, and rebound into the near boards, near corner. 10 seconds on the power play, under 2 to play in the first period. Sharks wrapping up their power play. At least according to their broadcast and NHL.com, they didn't even get a shot on goal, which seems odd. All right, that's it for the power play. It's cleared down the length of the ice by Buffalo, but not icing. Dickinson has the puck for the Sharks, and a scrambling save. What the heck happened? At 1:31, Dickinson must have turned it over. What? I don't want to see this. I want to see what happened with Dickinson. Come on. I don't want to see the Shark stuff. What happened just now with Dickinson? They didn't show it. Awesome. All right. They just gave the Sharks 2 shots. Well, now they say 1, according to NHL.com. 7-4. All right, into the near corner, and Desharnais sends it around the board, sent up by the Sharks. Behind the Buffalo net, Dahlin sends it to the far corner for the Sabres, and now sent out. All right, taken away, red line, up ahead to Thompson. Shot was sent wide, far corner. Tuck had it, passed it. Far circle now. Pass towards the crease and sent to the far circle, and the Sharks clear it. Under a minute to go in this first period. Sharks send it, or Buffalo sends it ahead. Sharks regroup. Desharnais to the far side. Chasing it in the far corner. That was Ostapchuk. Pass got taken away in the slot. Pass up ahead. Krebs chasing in the near corner. Sends it around. Sharks have it with 25 seconds to go at the red line. Pass to the left side. Towards the goal. Sent wide. Rebound sent into the near boards. 15 seconds to go in the first. Buffalo at the neutral ice. Skates it in and sent out again. Krebs with the puck with 4 seconds. That should do it. That is the end of the first period. No score after 20 minutes, but end-to-end action. Not a lot of shots on goal, but plenty of opportunities just not cashed in. 7-5 are the shots on goal now. All right, be sure to vote in the poll in the chat. We have 21 votes. Sabres 71%, Sharks 29%. All right. Okay. 1 penalty each team. 7-5 the shots Sharks. 6-5 face-off San Jose. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play. So 2-2 penalty minutes. 8-5 hits Buffalo. 8-4 block shots San Jose. 7-5 giveaways Sharks. 1-1 takeaways. Sabres won the first game in Buffalo 6-3 over the Sharks. That was just on March 10th. This is the second and final meeting between the two teams. 6-3. I think I did that game. I don't remember offhand, though. They all kind of run together after a while. Did we get it? Oh, we can go through the earlier finals. Predators 3, Kraken 1. That's a new final. So in Nashville, Forsberg added an empty net goal. He has 30 for the season. Wow. Blackhawks 2, Wild 1 in Minnesota. In Columbus, Jackets 6, Rangers 3. Red Wings win at home in Detroit 3-1 over Montreal. That game was 1-1 late. And then a bad turnover by Matheson, and DeBrincat put a backhander in the net. And then they added a empty net goal from Kopp, who just returned from being injured. Ottawa at home, Senators 3, Islanders 2. Schaefer scored his 21st for the Isles. But Brady Tkachuk with the winner at 19:47 of the third. Wow. His 19th. Bruins 6, Jets 1. Flyers Kings underway. 16:28 to go in the first period. Hey, Derek. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. And Dan C., thanks for being here. Yeah, I forgot to try and check what the over-under was. Maybe ESPN has that, because I don't know. NHL.com definitely doesn't. Okay, what the heck? I don't know what the point of doing that one thing is, actually. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know if they show it. I'm going to go full screen real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the over-under was tonight. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. It's hard to believe this game is 0-0 because, both these teams score a lot. Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to check if I could figure out what the over-under was. That's why I blocked the whole screen. So no score in this one. Mammoth 3, Golden Knights 0. Still 2:30 to play in the first. Lightning, Gensel gets a goal. His 30th from Dostu and McDonough. They lead the Canucks in Vancouver 1-0 after 1. Again, boo. The Panthers lead the Oilers 3-0 after 1. Oh, yeah. All right. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I know everybody on YouTube says it, but please then hit the like button if you haven't already. Consider hitting that subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers and subscribers. And this will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Also, if you happen to have a Twitch account, please do follow Sinbin Stream on Twitch as well. And again, thank you for your support. Appreciate you all. Don't forget to vote in the poll. 23 votes. Buffalo 65%. San Jose 35%. All right, we can get an update on men's college basketball. Oh, you know what? I want to fix this first. Yeah, Hulu, I had a feeling. It's a bad idea anyways. So Tuesday. Oh, man. Yeah, going with Hurricanes, Canadians. Gotta stick to the Canadians. I don't see... Is Buffalo off that night? Hold on. We got 15 games, so that's all but 2 teams, I think. Yeah, looks like Buffalo's off. Yeah, we'll do Ducks Canucks that night. Ugh. Yep, got to make that change now. It's not possible. Can only do that when it's an ESPN network game because then I know they'll hold it till 8:45, 8:50. If I had TNT, it would probably even be 8:52. All right, so we're going to do Ducks Canucks. Good Lord. Go Canucks. Whoops, forgot the S. I left off the last S for savings. Old carpet commercial. All right, Hurricanes Canadians on Tuesday. Ducks Canucks at 9. That's the only 9 o'clock game. All right. Wednesday. Oh, that's right. Good Lord. So Monday, no hockey. March 23rd, because I don't have NHL Network. Wednesday, there's only one game because of TNT. Oh, I don't get the Sabres that night. Oh, I guess we'll do Rangers Maple Leafs. Oh, golly. Yuck. Thursday. Oh, Canadians host the Blue Jackets. That looks like a winner there. We'll skip Wild Panthers on ESPN. Oh boy, did we do Kings Canucks? No. I think we'll do Oilers Golden Knights that night. Kind of gotten to the point where I think the hierarchy is Buffalo, Montreal, and then even Edmonton as far as late games over, especially with the Kings playing the Canucks. That one I think we can wait for the ESPN 8:45. We'll do that. And then Friday again, NHL Network again. Gonna miss 2 Sabres games next week. And then I get blacked out from Blackhawks Rangers. So we'll have to figure out Friday. Probably whatever round they're in the NCAA tournament. I guess round of 16. And then we'll figure out the weekend. Probably will have my kids. So might just be Canadians Predators at 6. Yeah, not a lot of 6 o'clock games. Yeah, that'll probably be it. If I have my sons, I'm not going to do Canucks Flames at 9. Don't really want to do a 9:30 either. But Caps Golden Knights, if I decide to, I would. But because Mammoth Kings, they play at 8. I don't know why. And then the following Sunday, yeah, we're getting way ahead. 4 o'clock game. Oh, no. No double header. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my gosh. Well, Predators Lightning is out. I don't get the NHL Network game. Bruins Blue Jackets is out. I won't get Blackhawks Devils NHL Network again. It's between Canadians Hurricanes and Stars Flyers. Oh, man, why? 2 games only. All right, well, that's enough of that. I fixed Tuesday. I'm going to take a break soon. Illinois 40, Penn 30, halftime. That is a South Region first round game. Wow, St. Louis 39, Georgia 22. 3:55 to play first. Kennesaw State 16, Gonzaga 11, 8:27 to go in first. Still, it's a slow start for Gonzaga. Houston 35, Idaho 25, 11 to go in the first. All right, I'm going to leave the hockey games up. You can keep an eye on Oilers, Panthers. Yeah, and whoops. Shoot, did I just screw that up? Yep, I did. Dang it. There we go. All right. Let me get the music queued up and then I'll take a break. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. All right, we'll just go with the short songs. Get a few of them in. Oh, pardon me. We are back. Take a look at the scores. Flyers King still 0-0. 9:12 to play in the first. Mammoth 3, Golden Knights 0. First intermission. Yeah, still Lightning 1-0 over the Canucks. First intermission. Oh, let me get out and back in. And Panthers 3-0 over the Oilers. 12:06 to go. Come on. What are the Oilers doing tonight? All right, we're on the Sharks broadcast for now. I'll let this song finish and then I will turn off the music. All right, are we live? I think they... How they can't take another full break? We got less than a minute. All right. All right, let's take the schedule down. Let's take another look at the St. Louis 44, Georgia 32, 1:22 to go in the first half. Kennesaw State 18. Nope, Gonzaga now takes their lead, 19-18. Gonzaga over Kennesaw State, 5:46 in the first. Houston 44, Idaho 20, 3:28 to go in the first. All right. I don't know why we're still at commercial. I'm wondering if I should switch to the Buffalo feed. Come on, seriously. All right, there we go. They're finally ready. Oh, boy. Pardon me. All right, Nedeljkovic is still in net, obviously, for Sharks. They're in teal, going right to left. Buffalo in white, left to right. Sharks control the draw. Orlov sends it in. Dahlin has it, passes to the far circle. And taken by the Sharks. Burns lost it. It's in the near boards and sent out. Thompson sends it in. Chased into the near corner by, I think, Krebs. It is Krebs. So Tuck is there too. It's behind the San Jose net now. Tuck passed into the near corner. Nobody there. Picked up by the Sharks. Wenberg right up the middle. To the far circle. A shot blocked into the near circle. Picked up by Dahlin. 19:10 to play, middle period. Man, not a lot of shots on goal. 7-5. Sharks. And what happened? Krebs fell down near the bench. I wonder if he got hit in the face with the puck or something. Oh. Oh, it was tipped by Doan, and it hit Krebs in the face as he's trying to get off. Ooh. Hopefully Krebs is all right. So no, penalty for too many men on the ice. Ferraro sends it to the near side, and the Sharks send it down. That was Dickinson. And Buffalo gets it to the neutral ice. Graff, picks the pocket. And they send it off the far boards, and it's dumped in again by Buffalo. Into the near corner, or far corner, now near corner. Dickinson with the puck over the blue. Long pass, far circle, shot, tipped, straight up in the air. That was really high. And Byram sends it behind the net. Off a chip pass ahead. And Sharks tip it in again. Chased by Gaudette. Behind the net, Power left it and picked up. Sent up the near boards by Buffalo into the O-zone. Mook Madulin takes it behind the Sharks net, and he sends it up off the far boards. Another chip pass. Another chip pass up by Buffalo, and this one would be far enough for... Oh, I thought that it was icing for sure. Never mind. I got to just let them below the play dead because I never know anymore. Sent up ahead to neutral ice. Buffalo with the puck to the near circle. Back to the blue line. Shot deflected wide and sent out by the Sharks. That was Letty. Buffalo turns it over. Pass to the far circle. Shot saved by Lyon. He hangs on at 17-14. 9-5 the shots. I mean, why does Buffalo have only 5 shots almost 23 minutes into the game? That's just boggling my mind here. I mean, are the blocked shots that high? It's 7-5 Sharks blocked shots. That doesn't seem like a huge number yet. All right, Darlene, after the Buffalo Sabres won the draw, saucered it to the neutral ice, and it's sent to the far corner. Taken away behind the net by Buffalo to the near circle. That is Carrick. Carrick to behind the net, and it's back to Carrick in the near corner. Centering pass gets away. They were trying to get it to Malenstein, I believe. Sent ahead by the Sharks. Ooh, Power got drilled. Missed who got that hit for the Sharks. Sent ahead. Carrick sends it to the near corner. Behind the net into the far corner. Wenberg with the puck. Orloff trying to dig it out. Wenberg takes it out. Long pass up ahead. Left circle shot blocked. Luckily, Celebrini nearly got a clean breakaway. A good defensive play by the Sabres. I did not see who made that nice play. Celebrini again, near circle, centers it. It gets tipped to the far circle. Wenberg with the puck. Wenberg it's up the far boards. They keep it in near circle. Will Smith tipped into the near boards and sent out to neutral ice. But the Sharks have the puck again. All right, pass to Ferraro. He sends it off the near boards, but Wenberg couldn't get it. Krebs with a drop pass. Stolen by Wenberg. He takes it up over the blue line to the far circle, and I think Sherwood sent one wide into the near corner. No, that's Brent Birds. He just got tripped. And the Sharks have a power play coming up. Might have been Power on the trip. What on earth was that? Why would you need to trip Brent Burns? That was a good block. That was Samuelson who blocked Celebrini's shot. What happened in the near corner? Oh, Power. Boy, I don't know about that call. I think that was a dive by Burns. That's a terrible call. That's a bit of embellishment, if you ask me. So at least give us 2 each and give 4 on 4. Sharks are 0 for 1 shot on goal on the power play. In the far corner, 15-15 to play in the second. Oh, apologies, forgot to take the timer down. Into the near corner, Orloff picks it up after the Buffalo cleared it. Orloff to the red line. Pass right along the red line. Eklund. Pass gets deflected. Picked up by Celebrini in the near circle. Eklund there. Buffalo sends it around from behind their own net down the length of the ice. That's Nedeljkovic behind his own net. Picked up by Orloff. 1:15 to go on the San Jose power play. And they turn it over. Tuck sends it out. Still half the power play to go. All right, Orloff. Pass taken by Misa. Tip to Regenda. And clear. Regenda? No, that's... Burns is out. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, it's Regenda. Why am I saying Burns? Burns isn't even on the Sharks anymore. My God, I see an 84. I'm so sorry. It's Regenda. Oh, gosh. Dickinson picks up the puck. Sorry about that. Demisa, Sherwood to Regenda. Dickinson. It's tipped out. Races on, but Sherwood picked the pocket there at the red line. Sherwood to Regenda. Sherwood centers it, deflected, taken behind the net by Stanley and sent out. And Dickinson with 8 seconds on the power play ahead. Regenda skates it in. Centering pass got through in the slot. There's the power play. It's over. Taken by Doan and a shot blocked by Ferraro into the netting above the glass. And that'll be the under 14 media timeout. Still no score with 13 to play here in the second period. 9-5 shots, San Jose. Not a ton of shots. All right. I don't think there's any new finals. We got that Predators 3, Kraken 1. That's good for the Kings. Speaking of the Kings, still no score with the Flyers. 1:46 to go in the first. 5-3 the shots in that game, Kings. Mammoth 3, Golden Knights 0. 18:57 to go in the second. So that game's the furthest behind, I think. Lightning 2, Canucks 0. Radish with his 18th. From Kucherov, his 75th assist, and Cirelli's 28th assist as well. Panthers get 2. It's 4-0 now. Or no, was it? No, it was 3-0. Now it's 4-0. 15-23. Just now, Verhaeghe from Kachuk and Bennett. 4:37 to play. Oilers getting shut out in Edmonton. Good grief. Must be Bobrovsky in net. All right. St. Louis 49, Georgia 32 at half. Houston 48, Idaho 24 at half. Gonzaga 28, Kennesaw State 27, 1:03 to play in the first. Illinois 52, Penn 38, 15:44 to play in the second. And we are back from the commercial break. Still no score. Just the one penalty on the Sharks and 2 so far on Buffalo. In the far circle, Sharks cannot get it out. Buffalo battling for it. Far circle shot wide into the near boards. Kept in. Sent into the near corner. Near circle. Looks like Krebs. Oh, he gets tackled in the near corner. No call. Taken away. Will Smith up the left side. Near circle. Shot. It was wide. Lyon was looking for it. Dump in. Sharks need to tag up. Dahlin takes it from behind the net. Skated over the red line. Pass to Quinn. Quinn. Oh, it's tipped wide. and sent to the far corner for Krebs. Blue line keeper. Back to Krebs. Mook Medulin for the Sharks in the far corner with the puck. Mook Medulin up ahead, down the length of the ice. Lyon plays it to the far corner. And Zucker makes a pass, tipped to the near boards. Excuse me. Powers sends it ahead. Sharks going the other way. Sherwood to Eklund to Sherwood. A shot goes through the crease into the near boards. Deflected. If anybody had been there, it was a wide open net to tap it into. McLeod sends it to the near corner. Sent around. And finally out, though, for the Sharks. Up ahead. Taken to the far circle. Towards the net. Backhander. Glove save. And Lyon hangs on at 11:29. That was Misa on the shot. Yeah, Smith with a shot. Oh, it hit the crossbar and took a bounce straight down. Oh my gosh, that one that went through the crease, that may have hit the post. Or was it deflected by Lyon? I don't know. Sabres catching some breaks here. Sharks with the no puck luck. Sent around to the near boards, to the neutral ice, and down the length of the ice. Oh, that was Nedeljkovic who played it to the far corner. They send it to Dickinson, who sends it up to the neutral ice. Stanley sends it up for Buffalo. Graf sends it up, but now a pass from Metza. Far circle. That was wide. Rebound tipped in. Buffalo has the 1-0 lead. Let's go, Sabres. At 10:55 of the second, they take the 1-0 lead. There's a big rebound, and they tucked it in. Shot from the near circle, went off the boards behind the net and perfectly onto the stick. So this was Doan who sent it. It hit the backboard. Perfect carom. And what a play on the goal by Norris. Okay, that's got to be a assist to Doan at least. Now they say Ostlund. What? That changed quickly. I don't honestly know who had it. Ostlund is 86. I guess it could have been him. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I don't know why they had the wrong goal first then. NHL.com makes so many mistakes on goals and penalties lately. It's been really bad lately. Ostlund from Doan, okay, and Stanley. All right, so they apparently got it right. Dahlin a pass. Shot another goal. That is Carrick. Wow, Dahlin with a perfect drop pass, and Carrick ripped it under the bar, and the Sabres lead 2-0 on 7 total shots at 10:19. Wow. I mean, nothing Nedeljkovic could really do. Dahlin a perfect drop pass, and Carrick just ripped it under the bar, blocker side high, just under the crossbar, as he had gone just down to try and save anything low. So 2 goals in a matter of, I don't know, a minute, I'd say. Did they even... Oh, they took down the first goal. My God, what is wrong with NHL.com? All right, face off. Man, what a shot by Carrick. If you get to see these highlights, that was a rocket. Great pass by Dahlin, too. On a little drop pass. Blast from the blue line. Orlov sends it wide. Smith taken away. Tuck has it. Pass. Tipped. Dumping from the red line by Thompson. It's behind the net. Nedeljkovic played it up the near boards. Byram takes it behind the net. for the Sabres behind their own net. To the far circle, centering pass. Thompson tipped it behind the net. Picked up by Orloff. Far boards. Sends it up to neutral ice. I'm going to say it's going to be icing, and it won't be. So there, it's icing. I waited till they called it. 9:29 to play, second period. Yeah, wow, indeed. I mean, if you get to see the highlights, the second one especially, well, heck of a shot. And the other one was great because Ostlund got it off the boards and made a tough angle goal. It was a great setup by Doan. Obviously, I think it was deliberate. I don't think he intentionally missed. I think he planned to pass it like that off the board. Samuelson, long pass ahead. Near circle. Zucker centers. It tipped in. Another one. 3-0. And the floodgates have opened for Buffalo. 9:12 remaining. Holy Toledo. And it might be time to get the hook for Nedeljkovic. His fault or not, you got to light a fire under this team. Wow. Zucker took it to the near circle. Perfect pass in front of the crease. And guess who? Dahlin taps it in. He's the one who had the great setup on the last goal. Dickinson played Zucker very poorly. Ferraro did not get back. Dahlin was wide open. I mean, nobody accounted for him. It's got to be 10-8. How can it be 10-7 on the shots? And we will have goal visualizers, it looks like. Unlike the early game where they just didn't have them for some of the goals. Under 9 in the second period. Suddenly 3-0 Buffalo. Sharks going to be a little shell-shocked here. Nedeljkovic stays between the pipes. Sent in. Lyon behind his own net. Played to the far corner. Pass to the near side. That is Metza who dumps it in. Far corner. And the puck is tipped by Ferraro. He sends it up. He takes a hit. Carrick stole it or took it away, but now it's Eklund with it for the Sharks. But Malenstein sends it around behind his own net. Power quickly moves it up. Behind the net for Lyon. And sent out by Leddy. Celebrini dumps it in. Lyon leaves it for Byram. Carrick moves it up the far boards. And it's kept in. Now behind the Shark net. Picked up, I think, by Mook Madulin. Pass ahead. Graf shot just wide. Celebrini rebound in the far corner. Power has it behind the net, though. He sends it off the near boards. Kept in by Mook Madulin, but not by the other Shark. And Tage Thompson up ahead. Krebs. Tuck got there later. Sent in by the Sharks. 10-9 are the shots. That's what I thought. I don't know why NHL.com is so slow on those too. Dump in by the Sharks. By Buffalo. Sharks send it. This one is icing on the Sharks. Pardon the whistle. At 7-11. Yeah, I would have thought like 3-2 Buffalo, but now it's 3-0 after a scoreless first. Celebrini shaking his head in disbelief. A little bit of shock and awe here by the Sabres. 9:05, 9:41, 10:48. 3 goals in a minute and 43 seconds. Just bang, bang, bang. And the linesman steps in front of Wenberg for some reason. No idea why. He's facing off against McLeod, and we're going to redo the draw because I don't know. I can't explain these linesmen's actions. He's talking to McLeod. Just drop the puck, guy. Nobody cares. Face off won by Buffalo. Blue line keeper for Metza. Sent to the near circle. Zucker down low. Zucker, cross-ice pass, miss Stanley in the far side, far circle. 6:55 to go. Nope, and a whistle at 6:55. That should be... Are we late getting to the under 10? Apparently, yeah, because of all the goals. All right, we'll try to get to the visualizers now. 6:55 to play, second period. Suddenly 3-0 for the Sabres. Ostland's 11th. Carrick 7th. Dowling's 14th. Here we go. Ostland is 86. He's in the near boards. Pass taken to the far circle behind the boards and put in on a tough angle by Ostland. It was a great pass off the boards behind the net by Doan. Stanley, the other assist. Carrick is 10. This is the great drop pass by Dahlin there. And then Carrick rips it under the bar, under the crossbar from the far near circle, pardon me. And now Dahlin on a great setup. Dahlin is 26. He's in his far circle. Samuelson, long pass ahead. Zucker takes it to the near circle. Dahlin wide open, tips it in past Nedeljkovic. I mean, really none of those are Nedeljkovic's fault either. I mean, kind of poor defense by the Sharks. But if you've been here a while, you know I usually stand up for the goalies. Lightning 4, Canucks 0, 9:12 to play in the second. Mammoth 3, Golden Knights 0. McBain, another goal. No, Keller has 2, McBain. I guess it has been 3-0. Never mind. Kings 1, Quentin Byfield's 14th from Moore and LaFerriere. Kings 1, Flyers 0, end of 1 at 19:31. We do have a final to pass along. Panthers 4, Oilers 0. That's the only one I think we hadn't passed along yet. All right, back from the commercial break. Face off. Red line for Buffalo. Dumps it in. Behind the net, Nedeljkovic plays it to the far corner. Sent up by Desharnais. Dahlin and who is that? Goudreau battling in the far corner. I haven't said Goudreau's name all night. Goudreau actually has it in the near corner. Picked up by Gaudette. Oh, Buffalo sends it to the neutral ice. But Orlov retreats and picks it up. Orlov in the far board, sent ahead. Skated up by Ostapchuk. Lost at the neutral ice. And Goudreau loses it, but I think Orlov has it in the near in the defensive zone. Let's put it that way. Dump in from the red line for the Sharks. Far corner. And sent down the length of the ice. Mook Medulin sends it off the near boards. Sabres pass it. Tipped away into the near circle. Looking. Benson takes it behind the net to the far circle. Benson looking. Takes it to the far corner. Reverses direction. Back to the blue line. Near side for Power. Down low. Can't tell what number that is. Taken away. Ferraro passes. Sharks carry the red line. Celebrini up the middle. And it's a poke check and Power. And falls down in the near corner. Behind the net. Ferraro trying to dig it out. Centering pass shot by Celebrini. Save by Lyon. Red line. Oh my gosh. Somebody for Buffalo obliterated somebody at the red line on the dump in. Holy Toledo. And oh my gosh, they got to show that replay. Sent down the length of the ice and a pass to the near boards for Buffalo. Cross ice pass. Far circle shot. Save. Or maybe blocked out. Taken and sent ahead. Misa. No. What was that? Yeah, Misa. Blue line keeper. Shot. Lyon saves it and hangs on at 4:26. This should be the under 6 media timeout. Still 3-0 Buffalo. All right. Let's check. Let's see. Canucks break the shutout. Ogren 7th from Bozer and Rossi. 12:06 into the second. There's still 7:42 to play in the second, so fighting chance for them to come back. However, unlikely. All right, let's check in on the basketball. Illinois 79, Penn 51, 7:45 to go in the second. That's the TNT game. Over on CBS, St. Louis 57, Georgia 38. Georgia 32, 18:20 to play in the second. I wouldn't expect that much of a blowout in a 9-8 game. Pardon me. Gonzaga 33, Kennesaw State 27 halftime. So that's the last game to end probably tonight. They're quite a bit behind. Houston 48, Idaho 24, 18:50 to go in the second. All right, should be just about back from commercial break. All right, thanks. We got some subscribers today. I do appreciate it. Looks like we're at 22 likes. Thank you. If you're watching and you're enjoying the live stream, please do me a favor, though. Hit that like button. Even if you don't subscribe, though, which would be appreciated. Hitting the like, though, will help get the channel and then the videos, live streams in front of other people. So I do appreciate it. All right, face off. Thompson, Sharks win the draw in the far near circle, pardon me. Shot was blocked, near boards, tuck a long pass, far boards, far corner, behind the net. DeHarnay couldn't dig it out. Now he sends it behind the net into the near boards. And that's Wenberg who picks it up with under 4 to go now. Far boards. I'm in the second. Pardon me. Yeah, we do need to add a shot for San Jose. All right. Not a lot of shots. Buffalo has 3 goals on 9 shots. Unreal. All right. Metza, I think, with the puck. Or is it? Yeah. Sends it in. It's already in the far boards and carried back into their own zone. Buffalo getting a forward line change. Long pass ahead. Doan centers it. It goes through into the far boards. Eklund tries to get it out. Kept in by Buffalo briefly before it's sent out again by Sharks. Sorry. Blue line shot wide into the far corner. Sharks keep it in. Orlov shot. Rebound sent behind the net by Misa. And sent up by Samuelson. Right in front of the box. A dump in by the Sharks. Lyon behind his own net. Pass to the near side. Actually, they took a shot away from Buffalo. It's 13-8 shot Sharks. They have 3 goals on 8 shots. And we have a whistle at 2:37. Let's see what this call was. Ooh, that redirect. That was pretty good. And then the rebound sent wide by Misa. That was Orlov's shot. Misa redirect. Oh, maybe he didn't touch it, but he had a shot at the rebound and sent it wide. All right, I guess it was just a neutral zone. Face off. I think maybe somebody knocked it down with a high stick or glove. Far corner after the dump in by Buffalo. Back to the near boards. Powers pass gets away. Sharks. No, not out. Kept in. Quinn. Near side. Doan gets knocked off the puck by Graff. Doan behind the net. Mukmadulin takes it away in the near corner. Mukmadulin quickly up to the blue line and passed ahead. But Buffalo sends it the other way. Mook Madulin's pass taken away. Tucker in the near circle, centers, and it's to the far circle, towards the net and into the near boards. Taken out by the Sharks. Up ahead to the near circle. Shot. It rolled off of Lyon's shoulder. It nearly went in. Lyon is laying down. Buffalo going the other way. They have a 3-on-2 if they hustle. They cross over. Drop pass. Now it's 3-on-3 instead of 3-on-2. Into the far corner. Now everybody's back into the near corner. Wow. Don't know how Lyon kept that one out of the net. And sent around to the far boards. Benson with it. 1:10 to play in the second period. 1:05 now. Sharks take it up the middle, and it's knocked away. Tipped into by Malenstein for Buffalo in the near corner. Wenberg takes it for the Sharks. Gets its pocket picked by Benson. Now Wenberg has it. Pass. And return pass. Taken by Wenberg. Over the blue line. Off the far boards. Around Stanley. Now he sends it to the blue line. Kept in. Shot. Save. Rebound in. Sherwood with it. Centers it to Ferraro. Drop pass. Shot. Celebrini. Knocked into the netting. Above the glass with 26.6 to play in the second period. We were scoreless 29 minutes into the game. I still don't know how. Holy crap. Like, Lyon made the save, and it kind of just rolled around his shoulders. And just, who was that? Goodrow couldn't slam it in. Somehow Lyon and maybe a Sabres defenseman kept it out of the net. Far circle face-off won by Buffalo. 20 seconds to go to the neutral ice. Tipped ahead. Ferraro can't get it out. Now it's taken out. Sharks going the other way. Far circle towards Celebrini. It's sent wide behind the net. 5 seconds to go. Second period. It's behind the net. Near circle to the line. A blast. And that's it. That's the end of the second period. It's 3-0. We had a scoreless first, and it's suddenly 3-0 Buffalo. Unbelievable. That. Hey, welcome back, Chance. You missed 3 goals in a minute 43 for Buffalo. But I appreciate you being here. Shots. They got 3 goals on 8 shots. Impressive efficiency by their offense. Father Time, what's up? No, I did not fill out any brackets. I don't know. I just got back into college basketball this season. Thanks to the WNBA. Still do not like the NBA, but hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, Father Time. Did you, and who did you have in your Final Four and championship and winning, I guess? Somebody was confident in one of the chats that Iowa State was going the whole way. I think they're a 2 seed. Come on, Teal, says Mosaic Cosmos. Oh, nice handle. It's pretty cool. All right, Buffalo 3, San Jose 0, end of second. Oh, hello in the chat. No, sorry, I didn't ignore. Sorry for not looking at the chat. All right, real quick. While I read the chat. Oh, man, I missed the rating party? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I could keep an eye on both. It's hard. Oh, you have Iowa State? Got it. Oh, yeah. No, I'm good. Thanks. I'm just not into fantasy or, for the love of the game, though. Just rooting for good games. But I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Sorry if I'm ignoring YouTube. I'm trying to catch up on what do you call it? Twitch for women's. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't followed women's enough. No, I hear you. No. Thanks, Father Time. I appreciate it. Let me, I apologize again. Trying to pay attention to two chats. I apparently really stink at it. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. Buffalo's leading 3-0. Thanks for the raid party. I appreciate it. Hadn't had it happen on Castro Collects, JRMYSU, Red Links, Rooney, World Diver, Rooney. Yeah, sorry, Ken. I didn't mean to ignore. Oh, thanks for the kind words again. Yeah, I know probably in... All right, so if you're watching, please hit the like button if you're enjoying the stream. Hit the subscribe button for more play-by-play action, if you would, please, as well. It's free. Doing one or both does... Oh, Toffoli is doubtful to return. Let me get that up there. Did not see Tyler Toffoli get injured. Did not see that. So let me highlight that in case anybody didn't hear it. All right, doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers and subscribers. And this will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Also, if you already happen to have a Twitch account, please give Sinbin Stream a follow there as well. I would appreciate the support. That's the only two platforms I'm on. As you can tell, I don't think I'd be able to pay attention. So right now, in the advantage with Twitch, it's just a co-stream of what I have here on YouTube. I don't, have a separate stream going. The advantage there, though, is currently it's commercial free. And it's much faster than YouTube. I'd say it's maybe a 4-second delay. YouTube is like another additional 14 seconds, so at least an 18-second delay, if not longer. So at any rate, I just have the ability to do both now with faster internet. couldn't do it until we made the move and got faster internet. Okay. Let's put the schedule up, and I'm going to catch up on the YouTube chat now. Yep, 17-8 there's shots. We'll put the NHL scoreboard up. Did we get another final? Yes, Panthers 4, Oilers 0. Boo. Sorry, can't stand the Panthers. Not just because, big reason they've won 2 straight cups, but it's not the only reason. I can't stand Rodriguez. He injured Jarvis for Carolina, and he tripped him in overtime, and Jarvis crashed into the net. No call, and he was out more than a week. And he had that cheap shot. Everybody remembers the second or the first goalie fight. I think it was the first one. He had a cheap shot, and that's why the one goalie left the crease, because of the cheap shot after the whistle by Rodriguez. Oh, dang. Briefly a 2-1 lead by the Kings. Kopitar with his 11th, adding to his Kings all-time points leaders record. His 11th from Clark and Panarin, but then Cates tied it up with his 14th. 14-16 to go in the second. Now 14-04, 2-2. Mammoth 3-0 over the Knights, 3-12 still. All right. Left and the Shark bites right. Yeah, I know they agreed on it. Have they signed it yet? That's the big question. It's all good until, we got to put pen to paper. But yeah, I had heard they agreed. But that's good news in and of itself. Thought this would be a tie. Well, there's no ties. Hockey did away with ties years ago. You have wins, you have losses, then you have either, non-regulation losses you get a point for. If the game goes to overtime and you lose, you get a point. The winner gets 2. If it goes to a shootout and you lose, you get a point. The winner gets 2. So there's like an extra point, which kind of doesn't make sense, but I really think they need to go to 3 points for a regulation win, 2 for a non-regulation win, overtime or shootout win. But I don't know how that would mess up the records, though, for standings purposes, though. What's the score? 3-0 Buffalo. Sabres 3, Sharks 0. Oh, no worries, Chance. Yeah, I'm not asking anybody to go create an account on my behalf. I just said if you happen to have one already, give me a follow there as well. Gracie, our number 1 resident Buffalo Sabres fan, is in the house, and a mod. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we got... Man, I hope some of these views count. I hope I can get to Twitch partners soon. We finally got 32 followers. It used to be 50. They dropped it to 25. But I need to average like 3 viewers for 4 streams or 4 viewers for 3 streams. Something. I think it's 3 viewers for 4 streams. I'm really hoping between today and tonight maybe we'll get there. We did well on that one basketball game, and if I could get one tomorrow, that would put us on pace. All right, I'm going to refill the water and take a quick break. Tampa on Saturday. Tampa Bay Oh, against wait, who's Tampa playing again? I already forgot. I thought I was doing Tampa. Oh, Edmonton. Yeah. Yeah, Edmonton getting shut out. Wait, they got shut out tonight, right? Yeah. And it's Thursday, and they're going to need to wake up when the Lightning come to town. Yes, exactly. We were scoreless for the first 29 minutes of the game, then 3 goals in a minute 43, 9:05, 9:41, 10:48, all 5-on-5 even strength goals. Yes, Edmonton. I know. I blanked for a second. It was right in front of my face, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, they're playing Edmonton." I knew I was doing it. Yeah, I'll take a look at the schedule. 3 hockey games is a lot. I think I'm going to stick to 3 hockey games. I was thinking Sunday, but I might rest up Sunday too. Monday we'll be doing women's. I don't know what the schedule is going to be. And I think we'll be doing men's next Friday because I don't get either of the hockey games that night as well. There's only one. Wow, this dude getting interviewed for the Sharks has a mohawk. Scott Hannon. I don't know. Former NHL player, I guess. With a full-on mohawk. Or shaved sides of his head. Yeah, Kings were up 1-0 and 2-1, and they're losing. Oh my gosh, Oliver, what are we gonna do? Sanheim 3, Kings 2. Yeah, it was 0-0 till 9:05 in the second. Then the floodgates opened for the Sabres. How you doing, Dr. DeLay? Hope your basketball went well today. Yeah, Bobrovsky, that's what I figured. Losing against Vasilevsky Saturday. Well, we'll see. Yeah, Oilers. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at the standings. All right, I got to quick grab water. I'm not going to do music. I'll be right back. Oh, here we go. I know, 8 shots. They were at 9 and they dropped it back down to 8. They're very efficient. I think yeah, we'll see if Nedeljkovic's back in net. I thought he might get the hook after that third goal. They weren't really his fault though. Just porous defense by the Sharks. The shots were 7-5. Yeah, they had 3 goals on 3 shots in the second. So yeah, there's that. They were outshot 7-5 and 10-3, 17-8. You know what? I should get out and back in though. Okay, this phone is charged. Oops. I should plug in my tablet real quick. We got time. Yep. Oh, I got to do something about my mic stand though. Where's the cord? There it is. Yep, just realized it when you pointed it out. They had 9 shots. They took 1 away. So it was 3 goals on 3 shots in the second period. Unbelievable. Yep, Sharks have hit the post a couple times, I believe, though. So there's that. All right, just about set to start the third period. We got the last interview of the coach. Sabres, let's see, we got 59 votes, 69% for Buffalo, 31% San Jose. All right. Darlene with the smelling salts heads to the ice for the Sabres. All right, face off. San Jose in teal going left to right. Buffalo in white going right to left. You can move that if you want. Under 19:50 to play. Near circle for Samuelson to the near boards. Off to the far side. Sharks take it in behind the net. A near circle. Blue in the slot. Shot just sent wide. And kept in by Orloff. Now, I think knocked out by Tuck. Up ahead, far circle, shot. Oh, not saved. It trickles in. 4-0 Sabres. A good start for Buffalo in the third period with 19:20 to go. I think it is going to be TNT, Tage Thompson. It is. His 35th. I would think there's going to be an assist. Sent it, and it went 5-hole. Nedeljkovic knew it, and he couldn't get it before it trickled in. I don't know what happened. It looked like it hit him high. It hit him chest high, or did it go under his armpit? I have no idea. Somehow they have 4 goals on 9 shots. And the Sharks are in some trouble now with only 19:15 to play. And another whistle, 19:12. Looked like icing on San Jose, I think. So did they give an assist here? Yeah, Krebs and Tuck. That's what I thought. Didn't think that would be unassisted. All right, face off, which they almost missed. Sharks trying to dig it out. Sabres send it to the far boards. Celebrini gets it to the defenseman. They send it up to Graf. Graf cross-ice pass tipped off the near boards, dumping by Buffalo. Norris chased it, but Sharks get it out to neutral ice. Taken up to the left wing or the left circle shot. Don't know if that got through. It's still, well, I say 18-9 on the shots now. Well, that's according to the Sharks TV, but NHL.com still says 17-9, so we're going back. Dump in behind the net. Now it's sent out by McLeod, but that's going to be icing on Buffalo. 18:15 the time. Hot Dog 86 says, yeah, Twitch is faster. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, just from my own quick check. Hello, Simbin admin. Hope you slept well. Are you going to be able to go to sleep tonight? All right. Face off. Sent behind the net. Buffalo trying to dig it out. It's sent to the far boards. McLeod pass. Stanley, red line, takes it in. Blue line. Up ahead, Zucker towards the net. Saved by Nedeljkovic. He hangs on at 17:55 for his 6th save of the night. 17-10 the Shots. I have the Oilers ceiling at 5-10 record for the final. 15 games to put them at third in the Pacific behind either Anaheim or Vegas. Third round exit, but playoff. First round playoff elimination. I would buy the Ducks, or I would hope not. I can't stand the Ducks, especially after that mess by Gudis. All right, behind their own net, Buffalo sends it to the far side and tipped, I think, into the bench area at 17:39. I hope not. I know I'm going to be devastated if it's Buffalo Montreal in the first round. I was unhappy when it was Buffalo Bills and Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm like, I want both these teams to do well. All right, dumped in and a frozen puck by Nedeljkovic as we continue to look at the backup goalie, Laurent Brossoit. I got to look up how to say it. And probably some guys on IR. 4-0 Buffalo. Shot wide by Samuelson. Far boards. And puck came loose to the near circle. Carrick had a couple whacks at it, but was all blocked. Into the near corner. Carrick is pancaked up against the glass by Desharnais. And now it's dug out by the Sharks, sent to the far corner. Trying to dig it out. That was Ostapchuk taken to the blue, to the red. Desharnais dumps it in, and he will head for a line change. Wait, we got a whistle? Wait. 16:52. What was the whistle for, though? Not sure I understand. I hope that happens. Heck, you don't want Boston to play Buffalo. Gotcha. Yeah. Boston's a good team, too. It's going to be tight in those series in the East. 1 through 8, it's going to be difficult. Not like the West, where there's top-heavy and weak teams at the bottom. That one tipped into the netting at 16:48, so not on goal. Thanks for the chat here with this 4-0 game, but it is a shocker that it is this, we were scoreless for about half the game. Sent down by Buffalo. Will Smith picks it up. Takes a hit. Doan takes it away. Near boards. Now sent out by the Sharks. Right in front of the box. Picked up by Norris. Cross-ice pass. Red line dump in by the Sabres. Nedeljkovic sends it up the far boards and out. Picked up by Power for the Sabres. Long pass ahead. And tipped by the Sabres. Or did they? No, they called icing. I thought they beat it out, but apparently not. At 16:12. Huh. Yeah, we got to see. I don't know if Ottawa's going to make it. You got to hope that Detroit or Boston falls out in that case. Plus, Columbus is playing well, too. I just don't want Washington to slip in. I'm not worried about Florida. I think they're done. I just can't stand Tom Wilson. Wow, that looked like a trip on the Sharks. No call. Sherwood sends one, but it's blocked. Kept in the near circle. To the far circle. Shot wide of Lyon into the near corner. Red line. Ooh, what a hit of Ostland. He dumped it in, and it's played behind the net for the Sharks. Sent up the middle. Tipped into the far corner by Wenberg for the Sharks. And now it's in the far corner. Sherwood trying to dig it out. Eklund is there too. Misa trying to dig it for the Sabres. Sent up. Cross ice pass. Zucker's stick. Off of Zucker's stick into the near corner. Sabres sent it to the blue line. Stanley's shot, I think, was blocked. Excuse me. Still 17-10 the shots. Buffalo getting a line change. I think the Sharks got a couple as well. Behind the net, 14:55 to play in the third. Sent up ahead and tipped in front of the box, and it's picked up by Tuck in his own zone. Pass to the far side. Return pass. Thompson skates it in. Thompson looking. Centered it. Samuelson tipped it, and then a shot was wide. Ooh, Tuck goes down in a heap. It's behind the Shark net. They take it up. And a pass to the blue line. Tipped away. Thompson has the puck. They take it to the far circle. A drop pass. Shot. Deflected into the netting above the glass in the near corner at 14-16. The Atlantic Division is a Shark Tank this year. Atlantic? Yeah. Hello, Sean. I mean, the East is... The races are tough in both. It's the Pacific that's so bad in the West. Face off. Kept in. Byram into the near corner. Whoops. My clock got a little too fast. There we go. All right, neutral ice for Buffalo, and they send it to right in front of the box. Malenstein dumps it in. Nedeljkovic plays it to the far corner. Long pass to the red line, tipped into the near circle. Celebrini trying to get there, but the Sabres send it. Wait, what's the whistle for? Offside on San Jose? 13:45 to play in the third. 4-0 Sabres. It was 3-0 after 2. 0-0 after 1. Boston has third in the Atlantic right now with Buffalo and Tampa. Buffalo 90, Lightning 86, Montreal 84, Boston 84. And they are in the wild card. Montreal has one game in hand. I'm not sure the tiebreaker. Boston has more wins, but Montreal has fewer losses. So as of now, I guess it's winning percentage. Squish the fish. Oh, yeah, the Sharks got it. Yeah, that would do the Kings a solid. So the Islanders are out right now. When did that happen? The Jackets slid into third in the Metro. They have a game in hand on the Islanders. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I just don't... Oh, good. The Capitals are... Flyers have 2 games in hand on the Caps. And they still got the Islanders and Senators ahead of them. And in the West, yeah, if the Sharks a little bit off the... I mean, somehow LA is at 71. But they are currently down 3-2 to the Flyers, so that's not good. Kraken are right there. Predators are right there. They won tonight. And Sharks are only a point out. I mean, it's looking like the Mammoth will hang on for the 1 wild card, and it's up for grabs for that last one. Kings got to help themselves and get help, and they must play better at home. Otherwise, forget about it. Maybe if they're lucky and they've got a lot of road games. I don't know. All right, Buffalo at the red line. Took it out of their own zone. Norris to Doan. Ferraro sends it behind for the Sharks and up the far boards. Stanley has it for Buffalo up the near boards. 13:10 to play in the third. Sharks Oh, I forgot to do the last goal visualizer. I'll remember. Remind me next commercial break. Puck is loose in the near corner, picked up, and a cross-ice pass. Now to Zucker, who dumps it in for Buffalo in the far corner. Ferraro for the Sharks. Sends it up ahead. Eklund lost it, though. It's picked up by Zucker. Pass to the far circle. The defensemen exchange it. Sent in and tipped into the far corner, but this is going to be icing on Buffalo. You know what? Let's do the visualizer now. Tage Thompson, he is 72. He's in the far circle. It's played up the boards. He takes it at the red line and sends it, and it trickles in 5-hole past Nedeljkovic. Krebs and Tuck on the assist. Face off. Far circle. Sharks do not keep it in. Celebrini at the red line. 12:22 to play. Dumped in. Lyon behind his own net. Into the near corner. Samuelson trying to dig it out. Samuelson saucer pass to neutral ice. Pass ahead by the Sharks. Zucker passes it. Thompson has it. Gets it back to, I think, Power. It's either Power or it's probably Dahlin. He's out there with Samuelson. Tuck sends it up over the red. Sharks, Mukmadulin passes it. Puck gets away. Neutral ice. Near boards. Battle for the puck. Krebs couldn't dig it out. Ooh, Tuck may have gotten away with a trip of who is that? Ooh, some hitting going on in the boards. Wow. Surprised no fight yet. Oh, there we go. Far circle. Oh, they panned away from it. They haven't stopped the clock. All right, taken away. Mukmadulin keeps it at the blue line. I thought we were going to have a fight in the near circle. They tried to pass to Mukmadulin. It's out of the zone. All right, no fight there. There was a lot of hitting in the near board. Another hit at the blue line. Buffalo popped somebody for the Sharks. Sherwood in the far corner can't get the hit on Power. And it's kept in by Misa. And Regenda sends it behind the net. Now Byram behind his own net for Buffalo. Sent up the far board. No, lost the luggage or the puck. Sent around. Regenda in the far corner. 10:30 to play in the third. Ferraro cross-ice pass along the blue line. It's sent into the near boards. And out of the zone. And it'll be picked up there by Dickinson. For the Sharks, he gets it up ahead. Goudreau up the near board. Stanley will take it behind his own net. Pass to Metza. Tipped down the length of the... and actually tipped into the crowd at 10:01. So no media timeout under 10 yet. If the playoffs ended tonight, it would be in the West. Kings versus Colorado. Dallas versus Ducks. Utah and Edmonton, Vegas. Oh, Edmonton, Vegas. Ducks. Oh, Dallas versus the Wild in the first round. Wow. Yeah, the NHL playoff matchups are weird. And it doesn't seem like Bettman's gonna, or Bettman, but whatever the heck his name is gonna change it anytime soon either. Graf in the near corner, battling. It's sent to the slot, taken out by Buffalo, but no, to the blue line and not out. And Graf, nope, can't get to it. Oh, big collision there between a Sabre. Sabre was down from the hit by the Sharks. They're up now. Stanley at the red line. Ow. That was my shin on the desk. McLeod sends it. Zucker, a wraparound. No good. Sent out by the Sharks down the length of the ice. Graf maybe being held. beat out the icing. Stanley trying to dig it out for the Sabres. Dahlin behind his own net. And a pass up the near boards. Tipped away by McLeod. Taken in by Zucker. Into the near boards. But they tap it and brought up by the Sharks. They get it to Sherwood. Far circle. Pass to the near circle. Shot by Gaudette was high or wide. Maybe both. Far circle. Towards the net. Saved by Lyon. He hangs on. That'll be the under 10 media timeout at 8:33. Shots are 18-11 now. Still 4-0 Buffalo. All right. My Jets might be cooked after tonight. Oh, the Winnipeg Jets? Yeah, probably. They were hanging around. They were playing much better. But I don't know. It's still a mess in the West. Yeah, 67. I mean, mathematically they still have a chance, but there's just so many teams ahead of them, but who wants it? I mean, we'll see. Kings are 10-15-7 at home, 18-9-8 on the road. Not a ton of teams that have 20. We looked it up the other night. There's like 2 in the East, 2 in the West that have 20 wins on the road. 20 at home and 20 on the road, I should say. Is it their next game? On Saturday. Yeah. Light schedule tomorrow night. Not as light as the following Friday. Yep. I know it's going to be hard for me in that game. I guess I got to pull for the Kings. Yeah, well, they got to get in first. Beach day for the Sharks. Thanks, Sasha. Yeah, I'm sure the beaches are lovely any time of year in San Jose, right? Or wait a minute. Are they... Maybe they're not on the coast. No, they aren't, are they? I don't know. To be fair, that final West playoff spot only an invitation. Who gets their butt kicked versus Colorado? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, exactly. You need a hot goalie. Exactly. All right, we're back underway. Let me put the commercial breaks on delay. Sharks send it up the near boards, and it's behind the net for Lyon. He plays it to the near boards. I got to pick up the pace on the clock there. All right, finally dug out of the near boards. That whole time they were just battling for the puck. Sherwood to the near corner. Still trying to dig the puck out. Ooh, that was a dangerous hit by Buffalo. That was close to a boarding call. Carrick on Sherwood. Hit by Benson of, who is that? Dickinson. Finally, Buffalo skates it out to the red line. Pass to Malenstein. He tried to center it or hit it off of somebody, and it's a frozen puck by, Nadalkovic. I blanked on his name. Askarov still injured, I think, for the Sharks. Tyler Toffoli got injured in the second period tonight and will not return, or is doubtful, I think. So Sharks down a forward here in the second period. I don't think I've seen Toffoli out there. Pass ahead for the Sharks. Will Smith from the far circle. A shot, a save by Lyon, and sent out to the neutralized. Races on. Behind the net. Tuck trying to dig it out. It is taken into the far circle. Smith sends it into the far corner, though. For the, let's see. Stanley with a shot from the near circle. That is blocked. Blue line keeper Carrick back to the blue line. Shot was wide. Tuck trying to get it. Sharks have the puck. Take it to the blue line. Over the red. 6:50 to play. And into the far corner. May have hit the post. I guess that was a shot. I looked away a little too long. Towards the net and sent around. They do say 21, though. Shots for the Sharks. If it hit the post, it would have to hit the goalie first to be a shot on goal. Into the near boards. And Desharnais, nope, we got a whistle at 6:20. Wondering if it's a Shark penalty. Goodrow getting sent off. He is none too pleased. And the Sabres will have a power play. Yeah, he just snapped Krebs' stick. That's slashing. Anytime you break the stick, it's near automatic. I don't know what Goodrow is complaining about. He broke the stick of Krebs. I don't know what else you need. That's almost 100 times out of 100 that they call a penalty. I mean, hate to break it to you, Goodrow. The evidence is right there in front of you. Face off. Well, that was odd. That one's... I don't think the Sharks were ready. Buffalo won the draw. The puck is in the bench at 6:15. Buffalo's, almost a full power play. Yeah, the Bruins need the help. Yep. That race in the East is very tight, top to bottom. Byram to Tuck to Quinn in the near circle. 6:05 to play. Far circle, Ostlund down low in the corner for McLeod. Ferraro tries to dig it out for the Sharks. And, well, camera didn't follow it, but it was a clear down the length of the ice by the Sharks. Byram, a drop pass, turned it over. Sharks have it. Ostapchuk lost it. Sherwood tries to dig it up. He's tied up with, who was that? Ostlund. Quinn digs it out. 5:30 to play. Still 107 on the power play for Buffalo. Sent to the near corner and sent. Now to the far circle. Tuck centered it. Ferraro blocked it. It's sent behind the net. Oh, that looked like a cross check on Orloff. No call. And blue line keeper for Byram. Near circle, Quinn. Back to Byram at the point. Quinn, blue line. Takes it to the near circle. Down low, Tuck. Quinn again. Quinn to the slot for Ostlund. Sent and tipped into the near corner. Kept in. Byram. Shot, save, and now another centering pass, and finally the Sharks clear it. And 10 seconds to go on the power play. Ferraro heads off for the Sharks. Buffalo, Dahlin up the middle. Man, has he been out there the whole time? And we're back to 5-on-5. It's in the near corner. Taken behind the net by Celebrini. 4:10 to play. Sharks down by 4. Not looking too good for San Jose. Buffalo had all of one shot, I think, on the power play. Far circle, or sent around behind the net. And Sharks get it to Will Smith. Smith pass to the red line. Dickinson in the near corner. Towards the net. Tough angle shot. May have hit the side of the net. Sent up the boards by the Sabres. And behind the net. Near corner. Carrick centers. Taken by Wenberg and sent behind the net. Dickinson up the far boards. Up ahead, Graff, but they whistle him, I think, for offsides. At 3:13, we have the final media timeout for under 6 minutes. My Dark Horse Cup final prediction is Dallas versus Buffalo. Yeah, that would be okay. A rematch of 99. No, with Buffalo winning. Dallas, Carolina. Yeah, maybe Carolina. I don't know. I mean, they go as far as Bussy carries them, right? I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen much Carolina. I wanted to, but their games do terrible on the channel. All right. Oh, yeah, we did do the Thompson. I did that on an icing call. I remember. Lightning 6, Canucks 2. Hagel's 32nd, the most recent goal. And come on, go live. There we go. Mammoth 3, Golden Knights 0. 12:24 to play in the third. Second intermission in Los Angeles. Flyers 3, Kings 2. But the Kings will start. Looks like they're starting the third with a power play, so maybe they'll cash in. But we did get a goal from Kopitar's 11th on the season, and Quentin Byfield's 14th. They had a 2-1 lead. 1-0 and 2-1 lead. Most consecutive road wins, Nabokov with 11. Nabokov with 10 for the Sharks. Alex Lyon currently has a 9-game win streak on the road, so he would get into that in the top 6. Dubnyk, Price, and Lankinen were, I think Dubnyk had 10 and Price and Lankinen had 9. So Lyon playing well on the road for the Sabres. Stanley sends one, and oh, it's a goal. The goal light was late to come on. I didn't know what happened. 5-0 Sabres. That was very odd. The goal light did not come on, and I guess they fell asleep by the poor Sharks' effort. They were 0-0 for 29 minutes, and then the floodgates opened. Yeah. Oh, tipped in. It was not a Stanley goal. That is going to be Malenstein. I don't know why. It was clear as day, unless they thought it was a high stick. No, actually, that might have hit Orlov's skate and gone in. Yeah. Malenstein didn't do anything for it. It was not Carrick. I don't know where. It was definitely, I think Stanley will get the goal, because it went off the skate of Orlov. All right, 2:47 to play. Sharks with a self-inflicted goal there. Behind the net. Blue line keeper shot by Stanley, save into the near boards. Mook Madulin trying to dig it out. Buffalo pass taken away up the ice. Red line. Well, that went nowhere. Buffalo sent it up, but this is going to be icing on the Sabres. 2:15 to play. Yeah, it was not Carrick. Carrick didn't touch it. It hit the skate of Orlov. This should be Stanley's goal. I don't understand that ruling by NHL.com. He got his stick lifted. He wasn't even near the play. It was just straight off of Orlov's skate. Oh, whiffed on a blast by Ferraro in the near boards on a one-time attempt. It's kept in, and Will Smith passes. Celebrini to the blue line, and Ferraro has to retreat to the red. Buffalo getting a line change. Taken into the near corner for the Sharks. Ferraro pass shot was wide into the near board. Shots are 23-15 now. 5 goals on 15 shots. 33%. Unreal. Byram tries to get it out. Sharks pinch it along the boards. Taken behind the net. Under a minute and a half to go. All right, near boards. Behind the net for the Sabres. Blue line keeper to Byram in the near boards. It's in the near circle. Taken back by Norris. Norris in the near corner. Norris just skating with the puck. Centers it, tipped, and a nice save by Nedeljkovic. And sent out of the zone. Red line into the far circle. Pass gets away. Ostapchuk was trying to get it to the point. Dumped in by the Sabres, and one more icing here at 43.4 seconds to go. I can't believe they're giving Carrick this goal. Stanley sent it in off of Orlov's skate. I would, if that doesn't change by the end of the game, I'm sure they'll get an official scoring change once they have a chance to review it, because it definitely went in off of Orlov's skate and not Carrick. Come on, drop the puck, dude. It's 5-0. Norris wins the draw. Sent behind the net with 40 seconds to go. Sent ahead. Buffalo getting a line change. It's pinched along the boards right in front of the penalty box. Sharks dump it in. Taken behind the net, sent up the far boards. Sent ahead by Buffalo with 16 seconds to go. Sharks send it around. In the near corner. I think that'll be it. Deharnay behind his own net with 5 seconds to go. Everybody backs off. 3, 2, 1. That is your final. Buffalo. Scoreless game. 29 minutes into the game. Almost halfway through the second. 10-game road win streak for Alex Lyon. Tied for third longest single-season streak in NHL history. 11, I think, is the record. Buffalo 5, San Jose 0. The final, 74% of the 91 votes. Thanks for voting. We're correct. They still say Carrick. I'll show you the goal, but I promise you it went in off of Orlov's skate. Not Carrick. Sent by Stanley. Are they saying Carrick tipped it? I don't know. Okay, I guess it wasn't. If Carrick tipped it, then maybe. That's his 8th from Stanley and Metza. 23-16. So 5 goals on 16 shots. Unreal. Like and subscribe, please, before you head on out. I do appreciate you watching along. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Follow if you already have a Twitch account. Not asking you to make one, but if you already have one, please do give me a follow. Thank you so much for the support on Twitch, especially this evening. Do appreciate the raid. Never had one. All right, we'll check the scoreboard, I think, before we end it. All right. So goals by Ostlund, Carrick, Dahling, Thompson, and Carrick apparently again. I thought it was Stanley, but I guess Carrick tipped it in the slot. Never got a good look at it. I just saw it go off of Orlov's skate. I think I'll watch the end of Flyers Kings while I do my work for tomorrow. Mammoth 3, Golden Knights 0, 8:18 to play. Now 7:59 to play in the third. It's on Hulu if you have it. Lightning 6, Canucks 2, 3:35 to go in the third. Just about to start the third in LA. 3-2 Kings. Yeah, thanks, Chance. Thank you. Yep, Saturday, triple header for hockey. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll have men's college basketball, the 10-seeded Santa Clara versus the 7-seed Kentucky. Then we'll have Devils Capitals, important game for the Caps. And Ducks Mammoth, that's a huge game in the Western Conference. You're welcome, Laz. Thanks for being here. Stephen Skiandra. Let's go Sabres win that cup. Yeah, I hope so. That would be awesome. Yeah, thanks, Dan C. Go Sabres, go Canadians. Crossing my fingers for the Kings as well. I guess I'm going to be rooting for the Kings on Saturday afternoon. All right. Yeah, don't know how many more Kings games after that one, though. We'll see. The Sabres and Canadians are splitting up their schedule real nicely. All right, that'll do it. It's 3-2 Flyers over the Kings, third period to come. 6-2 Lightning over Canucks near the end. Mammoth 3-0 over the Knights, 6:51 to go. I think that's the only recent final was the game we were covering. And, excuse me, only one game going in the tournament. Gonzaga 71, Kennesaw State 64, 48 seconds to go. That's a 3 seed versus a 14. Oh yeah, what was the late games? Houston 78, Idaho 47, St. Louis 102, Georgia 77, Illinois 105, Pennsylvania 70. I think that'll get you caught up there as well. TBS for that last 26 seconds for that game. Hulu if you're interested in what's left of Mammoth Golden Knights. Yeah, thanks, Sean. Thank you for being here. And yes, go Sabres. Yes. Oh, thanks. Go Buffalo, go Kings. Thank you. Appreciate it, Sasha. Thanks for being here. All right, that'll do it. Hope to see you in the next one, if not soon after. We'll be back in 11 hours and 40 minutes. Well, actually about 11 hours and 35 minutes, I think. All right, hope to see you soon. Have a great rest of your Thursday if you have anything left. Have a terrific Friday. We'll see you next time. Take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Good night and goodbye.